I'm gonna sue you for defamation of character. Because it's like, you know what? I let the play and talk about me. But when you talk about my daughter, that's when I have a issue with you.
It looks like Tasha K still has not learned her lesson. Cardi B is coming for Tasha again, and this time Tasha might lose more than her money. But in case you're not familiar with this messy legal battle, here's a quick rundown. Tasha K, whose real name is Tasha K, is a popular YouTuber known for her shady commentary on entertainment news and celebrity scandals. Basically, Tasha loves exposing celebrities and their dirty secrets on her YouTube channel UnWineWithTashaK, which is on its road to hitting 1 million subscribers. What this means then is that Tasha has a huge platform, so everything she talks about in her videos is going to reach a lot of people very quickly. So what exactly did Tasha say about Cardi B that ended up triggering this whole mess? Well, it all started in September 2018 when Tasha released an interview with a former stripper named Star Marie Jones. Star Marie, who claimed was Cardi B's ex-roommate, said Cardi used to work as a prostitute and accused Cardi of having STDs. Obviously, the interview is no longer available for viewing, but according to TMZ, Star Marie called Cardi just a Grammy-nominated prostitute running around spreading her hairpiece. But that was not the only video Cardi took issue with. In her lawsuit against Tasha, Cardi also mentioned dozens of other videos shared on Tasha's YouTube channel, including the one in which Tasha said Cardi's baby might be born with intellectual disabilities. In March 2019, Cardi filed a lawsuit in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Georgia against Tasha and Star Marie Jones, claiming that Tasha became obsessed with slandering and dissing her, releasing at least 38 videos regarding Cardi's personal life. Cardi argued that Tasha, after accusing her of doing drugs and STDs, people online started harassing Cardi and leaving hateful comments under photos of her and her daughter Kulture. The online attacks got so bad that Cardi told the jury that she wanted to commit suicide over things Tasha was saying about her. And to make things worse, this was all happening shortly after she gave birth to Kulture. Cardi said that she felt defeated and depressed and didn't want to sleep with her husband. Cardi said in a testimony adding that she felt that she didn't deserve her kid. When Cardi's attorney asked her what she thought about Tasha after seeing those videos, Cardi responded, "I felt like only a demon could do that." Cardi also claimed she offered Tasha a chance to retract the defamatory statements, but Tasha refused. As for Tasha, she was furious when she was served with a lawsuit, and in an audio clip obtained by TMZ, she can be heard threatening the process server enlisted with delivering the lawsuit.
I'm Curvin Self. I'm Curvin Self. I'm a process server from the courts, man. You've been served. Well, I tried.
No, you're going through my mailbox.
Well, I had to make sure I'm at the right address. That's all.
That's all you had to say.
Okay.
I'm not afraid of being served.
Okay, I apologize.
Okay, but
I'm sorry.
Don't do that again. That's illegal. Like,
no, ma'am.
If I wanted to blow something in your head at my mailbox, I could have. You're on my property and don't want to tell me who you are?
No, yes, ma'am. My name is Curvin Self.
Okay, Curvin
And what I just did was legal, ma'am. Trust me.
But instead of simply apologizing and removing her videos about Cardi, Tasha went on to countersue Cardi for defamation. Tasha asked for $1 million in damages, and according to court documents obtained by The Blast, she claimed Cardi lied about her in social media, which caused her to receive threats from Cardi B's fans. Tasha admitted to sharing a video with Star Marie Jones, which they talked about Cardi's past, and she said Cardi reached out to her privately asking her to remove the video, but Tasha refused and asked Cardi to do an interview instead with her. Of course, Cardi declined, and in response, Tasha claimed in her lawsuit that Cardi began to publicly defame her, referring to her as the blogger lady, by stating that Miss Kibi makes up fake stories, harasses all of Cardi B's friends, constantly talks Cardi B, falsely claims that she has legitimate sources giving her information about Cardi, uses Cardi B's name for clickbait and many other false accusations. Tasha also claimed that she received threats from Cardi's fans, including gang-related threats, and as a result, she had to move to a new location. She then argued that Cardi B's campaign had affected her income because she had lost a lot of subscribers and advertisers. At the time, Tasha was pregnant and also claimed that the drama with Cardi was causing her severe emotional distress, anxiety, panic, stress, insomnia, humiliation, and depression. However, Cardi B's team quickly fired back and called Tasha's claims frivolous and without merit. Cardi's rep told TMZ, Tasha K clearly seems to think that this lawsuit and the courts are her social media channel where she thinks she can say anything she wants without regard of the truth, harassing Cardi and her friends and trying to gain readers of her blog at the expense of Cardi. The rep insisted that Tasha cannot win in court because her own words in interviews and documents show that her claims are completely false. The rep also went on to say that Cardi fully expects that Tasha K's claims will be dismissed and that at the end of the case, Cardi will be victorious and Tasha K will be held accountably for blatantly false things that she has said, written and posted about Cardi that Tasha K knew were false. And the rep was right, because on January 24, 2022, the jury awarded Cardi a total of $1,250,000 in damages. $1 million in general damages for pain and suffering and reputable injury, and an additional $250 million in medical expenses. However, it later emerged that Cardi was awarded an additional $2.8 million, $1.5 million in punitive damages, plus $1.3 million for her attorney fees, bringing the total to $4 million.
This case and made a very fair and right decision. We all saw the videos, and you know how hurtful things were. And I just want to say thank you guys for keeping me strong, because this is very hard for me.
Cardi's win was called unprecedented, and many fans say this would force other bloggers to do their homework and create more quality content instead of just making up stories. Everybody wants to be Wendy Williams but don't want to put in the work. Wendy's been messy for years but does her homework and keeps her receipts lined up so she doesn't need to flat out lie. So now Tasha K has 1.25 million reasons to do better, said one person. Cardi B has just helped it make easier to hold people accountable who monetize hate and lies. That's how it's done, said one fan. I'm so happy Cardi won that case against Tasha K. She was just weird for lying on her name, and she just hated Cardi from the beginning for no apparent reason. Very, very weird woman. How did Tasha K react to being ordered to cash out $4 million to Cardi? Well, on January 27, Tasha went live on YouTube and called Cardi's lawsuit a conspiracy case.
4 years fighting this conspiracy case have been extremely challenging, and yet I wouldn't change a single thing.
Tasha claimed she wasn't surprised by the juror's verdict at all because she knew she was going against the corporate machine.
I've learned so much. Every moment was incredibly powerful and insightful. The verdict handed down on Monday was no shock to myself, my husband, or my legal team. We are prepared, and we were prepared for this challenge from the beginning. Prepared for the worst, as we said. We called bluff against a machine that wanted to bully me for not wavering from my personal beliefs. A machine that has corporate interests to protect prostitution, drug use, promiscuity, and to glorify the violence that wreaks havoc on our society and in our neighborhoods.
Tasha also defended the channel and said her goal was to shine light on important societal issues.
My platform creates news and sheds light on the issues going on in our society.
Oh, she also claimed she wasn't financially hurt by the jury's verdict, even though her official net worth is $1.5 million. But as hard as Tasha tried to present this as some noble fight for the morality of the whole society, fans were quick to call her bluff and accuse her of being a narcissist who just can't take accountability. Free speech is different from defamation, one fan said. Everyone has a right to express their opinion. Making up and expressing lies about someone is not the same thing as opinion and free speech, another one commented. This is a perfect picture of what it looks like when you allow pride to win in your life. This is what defeat looks like. Knowing you hurt someone and still wouldn't change anything. Narcissism at its best. But Tasha wouldn't let it go, so she later took to Twitter again, denying there would be any defamation going on. Lies were told on anyone, Tasha tweeted. I never admitted to lying about anything. No one threw anyone under the bus. Mostly everything reported was a lie from the inside. The court transcripts will be available to the public soon. I forgot to add this to my speech. Read them. But once again, fans called out Tasha for playing the victim and told her to pay Cardi and move on, with one fan saying, "You're really saying this as if you weren't found guilty on all charges. Like, girl, give it up. You were dead wrong. You claim you're not financially drained by the 3.8 mil, so pay it up and call it a day." Another fan even wrote, "Well, if people were lying about you, how does it feel? You lost. Take the L and learn from it. If you did not lie, provide your facts. If you can't provide valid facts, What are you talking about? Well, Tasha couldn't take the L and move on, so Cardi decided to teach her another lesson. On March 3rd, Cardi filed a brand new motion against Tasha, asking the federal judge to permanently ban Tasha from spreading harmful and disgusting lies. Online plaintiff filed this action because defendants refused to stop targeting her with harmful and disgusting lies. Damages alone are inadequate to address the constant ongoing threat of defendants repeating the defamatory statements. Defendants have explicitly said that they will continue publishing the defamatory statements unless an injunction is issued. Cardi asked the judge to impose something called a permanent injunction, which is the court order requiring a person to do or cease doing a specific action that is issued as a final judgment in the case. In other words, Cardi is trying to take down Tasha's whole platform and prevent her from posting any more videos about her. As for Tasha, she still hasn't responded to Cardi's new motion, but back in January, she claimed she would appeal the initial ruling, and to think all of this could have been avoided if Tasha simply agreed to remove the videos when Cardi asked in the first place, or simply apologize. Now, you would think that Tasha would lay low and keep quiet and just stop talking about Cardi and just back off, because it has been proven that these defamation and things that she's been saying are false. I mean, the courts have found them to be false, and defamation is a very hard case to prove, and Cardi has been able to prove that these things are false. And so you would think that she would just let it be and stop talking about it, but no, Tasha is not doing that. She's still buckling down and doubling down.
You're an ex-2-year superstar. You got your Grammys that you're not gonna get anymore because you've allowed fear and perfection to get in the way of your talent. You've allowed Botox and fillers and lipo and ass shots, all this stuff to keep Offset at home. You don't want to go to work so much because you watching what he's doing. See the difference? I think people forget that me and her have real beef. I have no reason to be obsessed over a one album, 2-year, ex-2-year superstar who's now doing Party with Cardi shows in Atlantic City for a bag. You're an ex-2-year superstar having to host clubs. Send a check until the appellate court has stated what I'm sending a check for. It's called having the bread to fight. That's who I'm sending my check to.
Cardi appears to still be doing very well in her career. Her song Up was #1 in the Billboard charts in 2021. Tasha does continue to talk smack about Cardi, so Cardi at this point is very upset. She has decided to garnish Tasha for all that she's worth and collect all of the $4 million that she was awarded. I don't think at this point it's really about the money. It appears to me that it's about the principle, and that Cardi is now collecting the money just to prove a point. Cardi does not seem to really need this money because Cardi's net worth is pretty high at this point. You can see that Cardi, on her daughter's birthday Kulture, she did gift her daughter $50,000. So I don't think it's about the money at this point.
What you say?
What is that?
Tasha, on the other hand, has been seen to be in Africa, moving some of her monies there. And it seems to start to be getting to her at this point. So leave me some of your comments. Let me know what you think. Do you think that maybe Tasha at this point should keep quiet and stop continuing to aggravate Cardi? And maybe if she's trying to move to Africa and move some of her assets to Africa, should she be posting this, or should she keep quiet? And also, does anyone empathize with Cardi? Or does anyone empathize with Tasha? Let me know your comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button so every time that I post a video you are the first one to know, so we could talk about some of these things. And watch the next video because it too is very interesting and we could continue to have discussions. Thank you so much, guys, for taking your time to watch my channel. Stick around and watch this last video of Tasha.
How much more? What do you want from me? How much more do you want? Now I can't cry because I got Botox. Y'all stop. Y'all know I'm getting old as fuck, so I got Botox. I can't cry. But I'm tired of this court shit, telling lies on the appeal and everything like that. It ain't even like that. Everybody trying to drag my lawyers. My lawyers are good people. They fucking good people. Them slobbing like Boosie, they good people. And here, Iggy.